Here's my mini split. This one's a Seneville Aura mini split. They're all similar. I'm going to do some maintenance on it. It's getting a little stinky, and that usually means it needs cleaning. There's up here, there's a filter, which I cleaned recently, and it was all plugged up. So that's the easy part. And then the harder part is getting this open. This usually pops up pretty easy on most of them. I haven't done a lot of different ones. So then you can see the coil here, and you can see if it's how dirty it is. Where to put my flashlight. You can get some special. You want to use special cleaning. Clean the coil. It's kind of dirty. I'll probably clean it. You get some. You get some things that are made for cleaning these coils. It's a foaming type cleaner. You can get them in a spray can, or you can get a liquid and mix it up and put it into a sprayer. So, and then that of course is a liquid. It can make a big mess if it doesn't drain out. But the worst part of this is the fan, which is up in here. I dropped my flashlight. Okay, I dropped my flashlight. I found my flashlight, but if you look up here, is where the fan is. See all that grunge on there? Let's see if I can get a better. There, see that fan blades has all that, looks like mold and grunge. Well, that's why it's kind of stinky, I think. So I have to take this apart and clean it out. I did it last fall. It depends on your environment you're doing. And this I took a screw out. Well, to get at the fan, there was a cover. I had to take a couple screws out. This one and this one. And then that thing pulled out. But they're all different how they're going to come apart. So you'll have to look up a YouTube video or something. Anyway, this opens up. Gives me access to all the wiring here. There's a little latch to hold this open. And get the fan out. I'm pretty sure I need to. I should have took notes last fall because I had it all apart last fall. But I know I need to take some of this stuff apart. I'm gonna have to probably unhook the fan wiring, which is this one. Goes up here. That'll be the easy part. And there's some kind of a clip that holds the fan in. I think I saw it somewhere. So I'm gonna have to do this again and remember how to do it all again. Here's something that says lock and clip. I don't remember if that was what held the fan in, these two clips, or if that's what keeps the whole unit on the wall. So I don't want to pull the whole unit off because you can't do that. It would be nice if you could, but you'd have to take all the refrigeration wire piping off, which you don't want to do. Here's the main, oops, here's the main drain right here, see? That drains all the condensate out. There's a pan under the coil here. There's the coil here, a pan under there, and then it all the condensate hopefully drips out, goes outside through this main condensate drain. So it's raining out. I didn't even think it was supposed to rain, but I hear rain. So anyway, I have to figure out how to take it apart. Oh, you know, first thing you probably want to do is turn the power off out at your main unit, because all the power for here comes in from the main unit outside unit. So find that and turn it off. Okay, I took the fan out. I'm not going to show the whole process to get it out, but yeah, there was these two clips here, and you had to unhook all these wires. These wires here, where are they? These wires here from the terminal block here. I labeled them so I know how to go back on the right way. Yeah, it's not It's a little bit fiddly to get the thing out. There's other people who have more detailed videos. So I couldn't do it with one hand, and I didn't feel like setting up the tripod to be in my way. I just want to get this thing clean. This coil isn't too bad. It's not super dirty, but yeah, you can see it's dirty. So I have the fan outside. I'll show that. That's the real bad part. Here's the fan unit. The whole thing came out. See, it's got the louvers and everything comes out, which is nice because I can clean it outside. But you can see the mold, why it's stinky. Look at all that mold on the, see all that grunge and mold? That's why it was pretty stinky. Here's the drain pan here. So, seemed like last year I pulled this whole thing out. I think I took the screw out, these screws. Somehow I got it maybe apart. I got it apart from the motor, because I don't want to get this wet. So I'll figure it out. But just to show you, these mini splits are a little bit, they need to be cleaned. And they all come apart different, so if you got a different model, you might not be able to get this apart as easy as I did. See, look at that. And I'll have to kind of clean all these louvers too, but they're not so bad. But you can see there's some blacky, moldy stuff on there. Yeah, I was going to say that no mold doesn't bother me so much, but I just started sneezing, so maybe it does. I was wondering why this has a fin missing, and then I see the reason. See, there's a screw there that I have to undo to pull this off of that shaft. So I thought maybe it broke off, or I broke it off last time. But nope, that's the reason. Needs a good cleaning. Okay, here's stage 2, I guess. I got this shroud that goes around. I got it last year. I never even used it because it looks like brand new. I mean, anyway, it actually works better than I thought. I thought it was a pain last year, but it's really easy. It just goes around the, it goes all around so that you can spray these coils out, and then all the dirty water comes down here, goes through this hose down to a bucket. And it's supposed to keep, keep it from running down your walls. So I will spray that, but I need to find a sprayer. And here's a funny story. Well, last year I bought the special cleaning, evaporator cleaning, foaming coil cleaner, which is recommended. It's not very acidic. And I bought this sprayer, like the cheapest one I could find on Amazon, and I bought the foam and probably the other thing. But then I went to use it at the radio station this year, and the little spray nozzle somehow cracked. Either I stepped on it last year because it was in my way, but anyway, the fluid was, when I got up the pressure, it was squirting out of the handle. So that's junk. It's kind of a cheap junky thing. It was only like 10 or 12 bucks. So I'm trying to figure out, and when I did the WDRT one, it was a pain in the ass because this soap was getting all over me trying to use it. But anyway, look at this. This has been in my shed. I probably bought this 15 years ago, a long time ago, and it's just been in my way the whole time. It was in the box, brand new, never used. It was in this box, which was sitting on my gravel floor, and you can see it's rots away on that gravel floor in the shed. So I dug this out. We'll see if it works after sitting around being abused. And then look, it's never been used, but there was no lid on it, and it's all full of crap in there. So I gotta wash this out, try it out, see if it works. If it does, It might be just what I need. It's got see, it's got a spray thing, and the wand is better. I think it's better. Looks like it might be metal. Hopefully it's all there and I didn't lose some pieces. Wait a minute. Yeah, here's the nozzle part. This is the part that'll go into here, but something is missing. So I'm gonna have to go search the shed to see if I can find the little thing that screws this on here. Of course, it'll never be found. Maybe you'll get lucky. See, it goes in there. There should be a... Oh, here it is. It's way up here. Lucky me. I think that's it. It'll slide down. Ugh. Well, we'll figure that out later. That should slide down and attach that. Maybe I got lucky. Then I'll put the fluid in here. I don't even know why I got this thing. But since I bought it 15 years ago, it probably didn't cost much. I'll have to look it up on Harbor Freight, see what they go for. Here's the attributes of it. See? Hope it works, because it's going to make my life a lot easier for cleaning up this. I guess I didn't show you, but I took this out so I can properly spray it and wash it now. Get all that mold off of there. I took the motor, there's a little motor that controlled these. I took that off so I won't get that all wet. And hopefully I remember how to put all this back together. I wasn't even planning on doing this morning, but you know what? I couldn't leave this on. It's 85 degrees out or whatever. And it stayed 80 degrees all night. But I couldn't leave my air conditioner on because this thing stunk so bad. There was all that mold. All that stinky, sour mold smell. I got the pump all cleaned up and tried it. I mean the sprayer. I got it all cleaned out. All the grunge out of it. Tried it. It works. And then it has kind of a fine spray on the mist. So I went back in the shed and looked on the floor and the gravel where that box rotted out. I found more stuff from it. Some different nozzles. Oh, that might be the one I want to use. Lucky, huh? There's a gasket. There's this thing, whatever that is. Here's another nozzle. So anyway, I'll try these nozzles out and see what happens. See if one of them has a better spray. Here's a double nozzle. Look at that. So, good deal. I guess I can start getting this thing cleaned up. It's 87 degrees out. About 10 o'clock. So before it gets too hot, I want to get this air conditioner put back together. Get all the mold off of it. All in all, that sprayer worked pretty good. I had to scrub this out. I mean, it helps to do it in the sun because you can see all that black mold on there. It's kind of, plastic's kind of translucent. So I took my, I have a little scrub brush that I used. I got a little bottle brush, this thing. I could get down in here. See, that's what it took to get a lot of that black crud off of there. I'm sure everybody's place is different because depending what kind of stuff you got in there, I do cooking in the room, and so it's probably a little stickier. And anyway, all I gotta do is put it back together now. I did the outside unit too. Clean the coil on that. I also had to take this brush on these veins, the ones that move. I had to clean all them because they had a lot of that black stuff on there. It's hard to get all the little crevices in here. I'd say that cleaner took the white stuff off just with the spray, but black stuff was a little stickier and I had to scrub it off. So probably about 90 degrees now, or over. So I want to get this put back together so I can use it. This is a happy time when the AC is all put back together, cleaned, working, cooling this place down. It's hot out. It's 93 degrees outside. It's plenty hot. 12:30. So I'm glad the AC is working now.